Let's start with you. How can you justify yourself, chairman of the Conservative Party, being parachuted into a safe seat 300 miles or so from your old constituency, shortlist of one, not the normal three or more, just a day or so before nominations close? How do you answer the charge? It just looks like an appalling stitch-up, and you are part of a self-serving elite.
This interview is about Emily Thornberry's comments today, and when she admitted that it's going to be our children across the country who pay the price for Labour's decision to try and tax private schools if they get into office, in order to deliver on Labour's ideological obsession.
This is a pool interview, and other broadcasters have asked me to ask about your selection, and we want to ask about it as well. I come back to the question. It looks like a stitch-up. Chairman of the party, shortlist of one, just before nominations close. How is that not an appalling stitch-up and anti-democratic?
Emily Thornberry today has completely admitted that Labour's approach to taxing schools, its children and families who are going to pay the price under a Labour government.
So you can't justify the way you have been parachuted into Basildon and Billericay. You're not denying it's a stitch-up and it's anti-democratic.
Emily Thornberry today has admitted...
I'm going to stop you now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You said in an interview earlier this year you were bloody loyal to the North East. What happened to that?
John, I've already answered these questions.
No, you haven't.
Actually, I have.
When?
When I did a Channel 4 News interview last week.
Oh, right, it's one broadcaster, isn't it? This is a pool interview for all the other broadcasters.
I think
these broadcasters agreed that the questions would be...
No, nobody agreed that at all. Well, I've got a list here of questions from other broadcasters.
All three broadcasters agreed. Everyone on this...
Nobody's agreed. No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
The proof. They all agreed this.
Well,
if that's where it's going to go, then we'll just leave, because that's not what we agreed to come here today to discuss.